Hello YouTube, Streladero back with another live stream, and just gonna wait to get started. Okay, looks like we're all set up. Thumbs up test. Okay. Oh, hey, hail and well met. Hey, Ghost, good to see you again. Just about to get down to some Skyrim. Now, I don't normally play Skyrim on a Thursday. Normally, I play Warhammer 3. But just taking a break from Warhammer 3 streams this week before I get back to the the veritable cornucopia of content. So, just taking a break with some Fallout and Skyrim this week. And, yeah, like I'll be playing Fallout and Skyrim again tomorrow and Saturday. But that's no big deal. I really enjoy these games. There's a lot of content in them, so I really enjoy playing them. So, yeah. Yeah, I can stream whatever I want, exactly. You know, like, I thought about that, like, oh, why do I play Warhammer? And, it's more, like, with Warhammer, it's more of a challenge. Like, Skyrim and Fallout are more about fun. Warhammer's more about the challenge. So, that's like, Warhammer's like my day job, we'll say. Because, like, compared to other games, it's like it requires the most effort I find, right? Especially on the legendary difficulty. Like when you play on normal, you can kind of just go through things no problem. But when you play legendary, right? And they've buffed the legendary. It used to be a lot easier. But they've since made it a lot tougher. They actually increased the cheats that the AI gets. So the AI ends up having something like 50% upkeep reduction on their units. And that basically makes their units free. Oh, I have ebony boots. Cool. So let's go put this stuff away. Yeah, so anyway, enough of that. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. So, yeah. So that's where I'm at. Just, you know, taking it easy this week and then going back to the regular stuff next week. And in the meantime, we can just enjoy this stuff. Oh, the ethereal crown. Oh, man, I forgot about that. Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me look that up. I have totally forgotten a lot of the stuff in Skyrim because I spent most of my time playing Skyrim on PS3. So that was a long time ago. The ethereal crown. Yeah, that's right. The standing stone powers. Oh, man. That would be really cool. Yeah, getting that would be a lot of fun. Because the standing stone powers are really really strong. Like I've been wanting to get the Lord Stone. I haven't got around to it yet, but I do want to get it.
I am an apprentice wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, but make it quick. Let's get going then.
It's the ritual stone is only 200 seconds. That doesn't sound very long. Like that doesn't sound long enough to get much out of it. Ghost, are you the one that was playing the Necromancer character in Skyrim? Oh. Taking it up, putting it back on. I see. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, 200 seconds doesn't sound like a lot. Okay, he doesn't have a backpack.
Need something? I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
You are a pack mule if I say you're a pack mule. Yeah, okay, cool. I remembered that. Alright. Still having, you know, still trying to memorize people's names. It's like I can recognize a name, but I'm trying, like, remembering what we talked about. That's the tough part. Because, like, I see someone different every day, basically. So it's getting a bit challenging to keep track of everyone. But as long as you're not too offended if I forget you. Like, you're the Necromancer guy, I'll remember that. Typos are prevalent? Yeah, no worries. Oh, man, I was talking to a guy from the UK yesterday, and they talk differently, right? I'm not sure where you're from, but I'm from Canada. And, you know, everywhere I've been, everyone's got their own version of English, which is cool. Okay, Goldenglow Estate. No problem with you? Okay, cool. And, like, on my end, like, South USA? Okay, well, hello from, Canada. Been to America a few times myself. Been to Florida a couple times. Went skiing in, I forget which state it was, the Blue Mountain? I think I went skiing there one time. And, yeah. Like, we used to go across the border to go eat at restaurants and stuff like that, which was a lot of fun. I don't know if you've ever been up here, but I would say it's a little cozier than America, because, like, America has almost 10 times the population of Canada, right? There's just so many more people. Like, when you're going into rural Canada, like you're going up north past Toronto, it's literally like, it's all farmland, man. All farmland. For hours and hours and hours, like as far as you can go, it's all farmland, and that's Canada in a nutshell. Most of the people in Canada live on the American border, right? Some of the cities, their border goes right through there. Kentucky or Virginia territory? Okay, cool. Yeah. Like, that was like grade 7 and 8, which was a long time ago. Virginia? Yeah, okay, Virginia makes sense. Like, when we drive to Florida, and we go through Virginia, we go through the mountains, and, or is that Carolina? I can't remember. But yeah, there's so many mountains in America, it's insane. Like, just driving around, you know, it's quite a spectacle. Like, in Canada, we do have mountainous areas, but they're more out west. And yeah, it's just not the same. Like, around here, it's called the Canadian Shield. It's all just forests and stuff like that. So yeah, that's cool. Most of okay, I need to find a different spot to get it. Most of Canada is not even utilized. But like in America, you're everywhere, right? You've settled basically every part of your country, which is amazing. You know, like that you have so many people. It's amazing. So that's cool. I don't know if you've ever done like your ancestry, but we did our ancestry and we're mostly British. Oh, you only left to do a bit of work in Florida? That's cool. What kind of work did you do in Florida? Where is the tunnel? Okay, I've been spotted. Trying to remember where the tunnel was. Empty areas in the west and the northwest. I could see that, because the west and the northwest is like the same kind of terrain as Canada. Like the Rocky Mountains extend all the way throughout both countries, right? So yeah, those would be the toughest areas to settle. Oh, there's some Nirnroot. Man, I know there's a tunnel around here somewhere, but I can't seem to remember where it is. Oh, a company was dumping stuff in a pond? That sucks. It's good you're doing that stuff, though. It's really important. Man, could have sworn that there was a tunnel around here somewhere. So is that, Oh, I should talk to Vex. Okay, talk to Vex, alright. So yeah, I was gonna mention that. So, when your messages come up, like when you hit enter on a message, it comes up on my screen instantly. So I see your messages as soon as you send them. But because I'm on low speed, it takes about 8 to 10 seconds for you to see my reaction. So, yeah, okay, Vex tells me about the secret entrance. Alright. I knew that there was one, I just couldn't remember where it was. Yeah. So, like, yeah, I see your messages instantly, but you'll have a delay with mine.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
Oh yeah, and I found that gem.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baronzaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baronzaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there?
I think there were 24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
Sure you won't buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Yeah, I've never completed that before. Okay, heard you ran into trouble at Goldenglow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected.
Ew.
Can you
Non-permeable
believe that section
liner.
had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there.
So
It's like he was
they
daring us
didn't
to
want
come and
to drain the water or something like that? Like, why do you think they would do something like that? Any tips to get me in there?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, excellent.
Hey, I still have plenty of work to do here.
Oh, excuse me, burping. Ah. Have fun trying to get the gems. Yeah, I know. Oh man, I've never found that many of them. I think the most I've had would be maybe like 10. But that would be an overestimation on my part. Like, I have never gotten anywhere near completing that quest, which is great. Like, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to play Skyrim again, because I know there's a lot of stuff I haven't finished. Like, I've done the main quest, and I've done the DLCs and stuff like that, but I've never done a lot of the optional quests. Okay. There we go. I had it taken off, that's why. See, I only have one right now. Okay, let's go. So I'm playing a few different games right now. Extremely Hazardous? Oh, damn. That's too bad. Yeah, so they were just trying to, like... They were trying to do something. At least. Yeah, that's too bad. So is that your job? Like, you're a cleanup crew guy? Oh, it's not in the water. Oh, I thought it used to be in the water. Okay. Skeever. Oh, just part of your job history? Okay, cool. I've had some interesting jobs myself. What was the one? I was working at a demolition site, and I had to drag this pump around and spray the site down with water to keep it from getting dusty. Got really sunburned doing that. My favorite job, though, was working at a Tim Hortons. Like, I enjoyed making coffee for people. I even got a few compliments for doing it. And once I worked there enough, I started doing the baking. So I was responsible for preparing all the food in the restaurant, which was pretty cool. Like, I hadn't really been responsible for something like that before, so it was a really good experience. But the thing I learned is that the better you are at a job, the more work you have to do. Yeah. Man, they wanted me to be like a manager or a supervisor. Sewer entrance for all my runs here? Yeah, me too. Okay, let's make a save. Yeah. Nice, level up. Okay, obtain the key. There's a quest for a quill that's in the water? Oh, okay. Do you know who gives it to you? This guy's in the way. Can I kill him?
Never should have come here.
I mean, he's just a mercenary, so... Maven or the guard at Mercer's place? Okay. Man, I'm having a hard time with this lock. There we go. The bill of sale. Give it to me. Oh, that's the way out? Well, I know that there's a sword here. Isn't there a blue glass sword in this area?
Oh.
Hang on. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, Chillrend. Oh, yeah, that's not for a while. Okay. That's not for a while yet. I'm getting my stuff mixed up. Okay, so we just need to burn those. Never found such a sword? Yeah, not here. I'm thinking of a different place. It's when you break into Mercer's house. He's got a sword in a display case called the Chillrend. And it's a blue glass sword that has Paralysis. It's pretty strong. But I thought it was here, but no, it's actually the another mission. Okay. Now I just need to figure out how to get to... Yeah, it's in Mercer's. Okay. Alright. This way. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I just need to get over there. There we go. Hello, hello, hybrid. Welcome to the stream. I like your name. I don't know if I can say that, though. Yeah, welcome to the stream, hybrid. Okay, we should be able to fast travel from here. You look like I'm floating on the air. Yeah, I know. My sister-in-law likes that too. It's cool. It's not a default function of OBS. It's a plugin. So like I didn't want to do a green screen, so I got a plugin for OBS that lets you do. It lets you use your graphics card to do the background removal. So yeah, that's how I'm able to do that. Hello, Brynjolf.
Made a mess of things, and Maven's furious. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives.
Oh shit.
I've smoothed things over with her for now, but you can forget your cut.
What?
At least you remembered one of the things I asked.
I forgot. Is it too late, or do I gotta go back further? Bad thief. Yeah. Yeah, whoopsie doodle. Okay. No worries, no worries. Yeah, spent too much time in the Dark Brotherhood. I told you not to burn more than 3 of the hives. Oops. Okay. Okay, don't want to equip those ebony arrows. Oh, they spotted us. Just have to do this the funny way.
I'll see you in pieces.
Okay. No worries, no worries. They do attack, yeah. Well, hopefully we'll get through it this time. Can't blame the AI for doing its job. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we did it. We did it. Can't fast travel, enemies are nearby. Okay, here they come. Oh, another Nirnroot. Now, once I get over here, am I far enough away to fast travel? Yep, there we go. We did it. Okay. That's funny. Think the guards spawn? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Because I didn't notice anyone when I was out there before.
Still learning the ropes, but I'll get the hang of it.
It's like drugs? Yeah. Oh, well, I used to play video games 12 hours a day, hybrid. I'd stay up all night playing games, eat supper, and then, like, go to bed. Happily addicted. Yeah, if you're addicted to video games, that's, like, the best thing you could be addicted to, if you ask me. Like, video games never hurt anybody, right? So... Like, people that aren't into video games, and they're like, oh, why do you play video games so much? You know? It's like, they don't get it, right? Like, for me, it's all childhood nostalgia. That's why I'm into games, because, like, when I was 2 years old, I would watch my brothers play their games, and then when they'd go to school, I'd go into their rooms and I'd play their games. So, everyone pitched in and got me a Super Nintendo for my birthday, and I just played the crap out of that. And, like, I still remember being, like, 3 years old playing video games. Like, I remember what it was like to not even have a sense of time. Right? I never looked at a clock, never even thought about time. I just went from whatever I did to the next thing. Just boom, 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 boom. And you just do that all day, and then you'd crash and go to sleep. So, like, I still remember what it was like to be a kid, and I try to stay like that. I try to maintain those feelings, right? Because like it's fun. Like, this is all fun, right? And here's what's in the safe.
What you found.
You know, like, these games are fun.
Not sold Goldenglow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea.
So, like, that's why I stream now, because then I can share my joy of games with other people.
Instead of this odd symbol.
Like, I've met quite a few decent people, you know? Like, so far, everyone's been pretty good. Hard to play another when you already enjoy this? Oh, well, that's the thing. Like, I like a lot of games, so, like, if I had to pick my favorite game right now, it would probably be Fallout 4. Because I like how you can just infinitely cycle the same gameplay over and over. Just do random missions, go to places, kill enemies, get loot, sell your loot, modify your loot, you know, like... Fallout 4 is probably my favorite game to play. But if all I did was Fallout 4, I'd get bored of it, right? So that's why I like to do variety.
Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for
Like,
now,
I'm playing... You like Fallout 2? Excellent. Well, I play Fallout usually on Fridays. So if you want to watch a Fallout stream, I'm doing one tomorrow. I also did one on Tuesday because I just felt like doubling up on those games. So, yeah, I've had a great run in Fallout. Got an explosive 10mm pistol at level 10, and haven't looked back. Once I got Righteous Authority, it just made the game even better, though, because the Righteous Authority is all about using VATS, and VATS is like the primary skill of my build. So if I wanted to make it really cheesy, I'd make it a pistol, but I turned it into a rifle, so it's really good. Alright, it's time I met her.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
Yeah, when the boss wants to meet you, it's not a social call. I know what that's like. I had the owner of the store, of the Tim Hortons I worked at, come and talk to me. He basically wanted to see if I was going to be agreeable to being a baker. And I was. But once they started trying to make me into a supervisor, I hated that. I did not want to be in charge of other people.
Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for a people.
Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad.
I told you to only burn 3 of the hives.
Where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Yeah, for 400 gold? Yeah, I'll take that. Speak to Maven Blackbriar. Alright, let's do it.
Still learning the ropes.
Hybrid, did you see the Fallout TV show?
But I'll get the hang of it.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. Like, it's not the best show I've ever watched in my life. Like, I think some other ones get that score. But, like, I'd say as a fan of Fallout, I enjoyed the show because they did all the fan service. But the thing about Fallout, right, is if you're going to make a TV show like a game, like, you can't really do that. You can't simulate a game and a TV show, right? Because, like, there's no VATS, there's no XP, there's no stim packs or anything like that. Like, whenever they try to make a TV show, they try to make it realistic, right? Oh, you know, we're you know, that's why it's acting. But, like, they can't recreate this feeling of, like, killing an enemy with VATS and then getting a legendary item and stuff like that. Like, that's the only thing they can't recreate, right? That's why I like games better than stuff. Like, I like watching TV to relax, but it's not like my primary thing. Like, we watch TV every night, or we watch movies every night. So, like, I'll play games on stream for the afternoon, then we'll eat supper, I'll record an episode of Warhammer, and then we watch TV or movies. So, like, that's a really important part of my day. And if I didn't do that, like, if I didn't do TV time with my family, I would just stream again in the evening. Like, that's what I would do. But since I have that, you know, I do really value that time that I spend with my family. But not everyone's in a situation like that, right? Like, I've moved out before, and I didn't really like it because I found that my roommates kind of were different when you lived with them. Like, they're my friends, right? But when you live with your friends, you find out things about your friends that you didn't know. And I didn't like. So, I'm living with my parents now, and I'm pretty happy to be doing that because, like, no one's going to steal my food. No one's going to abuse me. No one's going to be upset if I don't play their favorite game. And, yeah, it's just a way better situation for me. Like, if I was living on my own right now, I would just be streaming all day. That's all I would be doing. Because, that's all I would have time to do, right? Like, I don't want to have another normal job. But if I do have to, I will. But I don't need to right now, so I'm working on a YouTube channel. And if the YouTube channel gets to a point where I could do it as a full-time job, that would be pretty sweet. But I don't expect it's going to get to that point. I'm the best at what I do.
Is that confidence I hear? Or is it arrogance?
I would never say that. There's always someone that's better than you.
You have to
right?
understand. It's been a long
I'm not the
time
best
since
at
Brynjolf
anything.
sent me anyone I could.
And I'm okay with that. Like, people that want to be the best, right? Like, that's what they teach you to, like, to strive to be
I
number
don't have
one.
faith in
But
anyone.
being number one's the
All
worst.
I care about is cause and effect. Did the job
In
get done
Asian
and was
country,
done
everyone
right?
lived with their parents. Yeah,
There's no
exactly.
gray
Like,
area.
it's like that in Europe too, right? So like Italy and Greece. I used to live in the country. A lot of Italians and Greeks lived in the country because their whole family lived in a small house in Italy, and they've saved up all their money, and then they moved to Canada where they get a huge plot of land, a big house, and they have their own business. Oh, we got a yellow alert. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Yeah, so like, in some countries it's normal for you to live with your parents, right? Or to have your parents live with you. But like, in the society I grew up in, like Canada and America, because we're very closely tied together, we kind of share the same ideas. When I grew up, people wanted you to move out, get a job, pay taxes, and go to school, right? They wanted you to do those things. And if you weren't doing those things, you're wasting your life. That's what they taught you.
I believe we're
So, like, well, if I don't want to do those things, well, what am I supposed to do? Oh, well, you know? So, like, I had a hard time with some of my teachers because they more or less expected me to behave like an adult when I was only, like, 15 or 16. And I'm like, I'm not an adult yet. Why would I want to act like an adult when I'm a kid? Okay? That just doesn't make sense to me. And now I'm 34, and I still feel the same way. Like, why would I want to be like an adult when it just does not look like fun? Oh, living the dream, you know, like, all that crap, right? Just, some people hate their lives, and they want you to feel the same way. Well, like, my family's not like that. Like, my family supports me in doing this YouTubing. Right? Like, I'm like, hey, can you subscribe? And they all did, you know? Like, they support what I'm trying to do. It's not like they sit there and watch all my content because they have their own lives to do, but they support me, right? And that's all I need to know. They don't have to watch my stuff. They don't have to make donations. They don't have to, like, pump up my stats. All I want to know is that they support me. Oh, no worries. Your English is fine. Yeah, if you leave your parents alone, who's going to look out for them, right? Like, my parents are older. My, oh, geez. My mom's 74, and my dad's going to be 78 this year. So, yeah, like, they're not young. And that's why I want to be here. Like, they can still do stuff. Like, my mom still shops. My dad still takes out the trash. He cuts the grass. He does all that stuff. And I let them do it because it's good for them to have those things to do. Now, I could do more. Like, I could do the dishes or something like that. That's something that I should do, but I don't because I'm a lazy bum. But, like, yeah. Like, I had a friend who couldn't wait to get out of his parents' house. He couldn't wait because he hated the way that they tried to correct his behavior. And it's like, well, if you're behaving in a way that your parents think that you need to change, maybe you need to listen to them. Like, when I misbehaved and I got in trouble, I'm like, hey, if I act like this, I'm going to get in trouble. So I'm not going to act like that anymore. You know, I learned that at like 5 years old. And the only thing I had a hard time with was school. Because all the teachers are like, oh, you need to be more like this. And I'm like, why? Why do I need to be like that, right? Like, I'm a gamer. That's all I care about is video games. So, I've had relationships, I've had friends, I've gone to university, I've worked. Like, I've done all that stuff, and nothing compares to the joy I get from playing video games. So, yeah, like, I talk to my mom about my channel all the time, and she supports me, and that's great. Like, my friend's mom, she probably would have been like, well, maybe you should think about getting a job that pays money first. Because that's the thing, like, if you grew up with any kind of difficulty, you expect that your kids are going to encounter the same difficulties. But that's not true. Like, society changes, right? So, the stuff that you go through as a kid is not the stuff that kids go through today. Like, I grew up before everyone had a computer and a cell phone in their house. Like, I remember what that was like before having the internet. You know, to find out about games, you used to have to go to the store and get a magazine. Right? A magazine. A book. Paper. Real stuff. Right? That's how you found out about games. And it was just a different time. And you had a different appreciation for things. Like, the way games are now, it's like everyone expects it to be perfect. Right? But, the further along we get into game development, the harder it is to develop games, right? So, like, I played a game called System Shock, and it came out in 1994. Well, in 2015, they decided they were going to make a remake, so they were building it in the Unreal Engine. Well, because the Unreal Engine is such a high-performing engine, like high graphics, they decided to go with Unity, which was lower textures, but it ran better. And people are like, oh, this is going to cause the game to fail. But they're like, well, if the game doesn't run properly when you play it, it's going to fail that way too. So, like, when it comes to, like, graphics and stuff like that, I don't really care. Like, that's why I'm playing Skyrim. Like, it looks great the way it is. I don't need to put mods in this thing. You know? It's just a better... It's better to play a game that runs well than a game that looks good. So, yeah, like, I could be playing, like, brand new games, or I could be playing mods, but I'd rather play the original game. First, anyway, like, eventually I'd like to play with mods, but that won't be for a long time. Like, normally I only play these games once a week, right? And if you're only playing once a week, then you're not really making a whole lot of progress. But that's fine. Like, YouTube takes everything on a day-by-day basis. Like, if I do a lot of work in one day, it's not going to carry over to tomorrow, right? It's only going to make one day look good, right? The best way to grow your channel is to be consistent in how often you make stuff. So, like, I've been doing these streams since July, and I've been doing them full-time since August. So, now that I'm on a full-time schedule, more or less, my channel's growing every single day. And it's going to take, like, a year or two to get to a point where I could say, hey, you know, I could make a bit of money doing this. I'll turn it into a job. You know, it's going to take a while. But, you know, I'm in it for the long haul. So, where did she go? Yeah, still here. Yeah, I'm in it for the long haul, right? So, like, I plan on doing this for, like, a year, 2 years, 3 years. You know? So, like, one day is not going to make that big of a difference. But if I just take it day by day, it's not stressful, right? Like, I don't think about tomorrow until I'm done with today. Like, tomorrow I'm playing Fallout again. Well, I'm not thinking about Fallout until I'm done Skyrim today. I like this guy, this voice actor, Steven Russell. He's in so much stuff. Like, he's in Fallout, he's in Thieve, he's in all kinds of stuff. Amazing. Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do.
Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem in the whole city now.
Oh, I know what's going on here.
Pest poison and mead don't mix well, you know what I mean?
How do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
Yeah. Why bother poisoning the nest for Sobjorn?
Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back.
Okay.
Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out.
Yeah.
Remember, Sabjorn will be needing help.
Run through the fire!
Make it look good.
Alright. So that's over here. Yeah, okay. So, oh, Musa, you cracked all the DLCs? You mad lad. Now you're gonna be playing Warhammer forever. Yeah, having all the DLC makes Warhammer way more fun. Yeah, Musa, I talked Musa into buying Warhammer 3, and now he's a fan. So yeah, the hardest thing to be a streamer is if you play the game you hate. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I had to take a break from Warhammer 3. Because, like, I watch Legend of, like, anyone, so any streamer who does only Warhammer 3, their channels aren't growing. Because no new people are coming to the game. Because the developers have basically shit the bed with their marketing, and because their game has so many changes and issues, they can't consistently get people to play the game. So the people that do play the game have to suffer because they keep changing the game on us, and it's not the same game we bought. Like, it's a completely different game now. Like, it plays totally different. So, like, if I only did Warhammer 3, I would very quickly get to the point where I didn't want to do it anymore. Just like Legend of Total War. Now, only doing it twice a week, I can live with that because, like, I don't have to sit there and play it for 8 hours if I don't want to. Like, if I only play for 2 hours and I'm done, fine. You know, I'm only going to do it for 2 hours. And I can do that because I'm not making money, right? Like, Legend of Total War's channel is his job. If he's not successful, he doesn't make money and he can't pay the bills. Like, I would hate to be in a situation like that. You know, like, if there was a game I could only play one game, it would probably be Fallout 4 because, like, there's so much replayability in that game. Yeah, so having all the DLC is way better. That's why I wanted you to get Warhammer 3, Musa, because since it has all the characters in the same game, it's way more fun to play. Cause, like, there's 96 legendary lords in the game. And yeah, exactly, it's really true. Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, there's so much content in the game that you could play it forever, you know? Like, if I'm only covering it twice a week, it's going to take me, like, a couple years to go through it. Okay, it's yellow alert. We're not receiving enough video. Looks good to me. Okay. Speak to Sabjorn. Yeah, I remember this place. You gotta go and kill the guy that's controlling the rats.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Yeah. So in Skyrim, they don't have racial voice actors. They have character-based voice actors. So this voice actor usually does elves, right? But he's doing a Nord right now.
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Honningbrew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meat
Like
in the
Musa,
estate,
this is what I would
I'll
say
be
about Warhammer 3. I'd say Warhammer 3 is probably one of my favorite games of all time, except for the changes that the developers have made to it. Like, when Immortal Empires first came out, I had a lot of fun playing it because it was still balanced. But people complained about the Legendary being too easy, right? Because you watch Legend of Total War play Warhammer 3, you know, he has no trouble beating it. It takes him a lot of effort, but he has no trouble beating it. And people are like, oh, the game's too easy because Legend of Total War can beat it. Well, what about the rest of us, right? Like, we're not able to fight 3 armies at once and win with some daring strategy or exploiting the AI. Like, I can't do that. Not yet, anyway. But it's like, every time they update the game, they add something or they remove something or the AI changes their behavior. And it's hard to get good at a game when it's always changing, right? You'd better, or I'll yell Skeever.
Okay, okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done.
Okay.
My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
How do I permanently clear the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
You got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Now I've got to clean up this mess.
Damn. 500 gold? Skeever! Man, if there were rats of this size, I would never leave the house. Can you imagine getting eaten by a swarm of rats? Yeah, let's make a hard save. I haven't saved in a while. Oh, they heard me. Whoa. Whoop. So it's a yellow alert. There will be some buffering. Ow. I just stepped on a bear trap. So I'm not sure how it's looking for you guys right now, but I have an error. I don't know if you can see the video playing right now. Oh, this is hurting. Oh, a necklace of blocking? Nice. Okay, let's read Hamlin's journal. 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into White One's prison. Looks good here? Okay, great. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence. Used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that the same ingredients used to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn. And when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter, and no leniency, and I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Damn. Dude needs some medication, if you ask me. Holy cow. Like, I've never thought that I was smarter than other people. You know? Because, like, even someone who is simple has insights, right? They have insights on things you might not expect. Like, Forrest Gump, right? You know, Forrest Gump was slow, but he had a lot of smart things to say. You know, that's insight, right? And that comes from experience. Okay, I've already poisoned the nest. Excellent. Yeah, it comes from insight. And everyone has insight, right? Every time you experience something, you categorize that, and then you... The heck? Oh. Different room. Yeah, so like... Yeah, it's just, you know, you just do your thing. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh yeah, pour it into the vat. Yeah, like I have a preview of the stream. So it does look a little bit jaggy, but not bad. Like it's playing. As long as it's not like cutting out of as long as it's not cutting out of the feed, then it's good. Okay.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored.
I don't sip wine, I freaking chug that shit.
By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
Please, I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
No more money? Yeah, I know, I'm getting ripped off here.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
I assure you, this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell. Farewell, Sabjorn.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get stuck. Sucker!
That could have gone any better.
I need to get a look at
Anything else you need
Sabjorn's
before you
books.
head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
You never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous...
Sabjorn doesn't have any money? Oh.
I didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Oh, you can backseat. That's okay. You can steal all the hunting brew mead.
Start
Okay.
changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I know some people really hate it when you offer suggestions and stuff like that, but I don't mind it.
Just let me know.
Because, like, we've all got a different idea of how to play the game,
Remember to
right?
put in a good word with
So, like,
me.
I was playing Fallout on Tuesday, and someone said, hey, is that a glue farm? And I'm like, yeah, it's a glue farm. He's like, dude, you should be making purified water. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, yeah, put up the purifiers and your inventory will fill up with purified water. So I did, and he was right. Like, I got, like, a ton of water from it. So if he hadn't have suggested that, I wouldn't have thought to do that. I just wouldn't have thought of that. So, yeah, like,
I can't believe that worked.
is he gonna like, arrest me for that?
Hey, hands off!
Hands off! Okay, that's funny. Let's do it. Let's steal all the mead. Hands off! Give me salt. I want salt. Yes, salt. Salt is one of the best ingredients for poison. I said talk, not steal.
I can't believe that worked. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
Honey nut treat. Alright. Alright, can I get that stuff? He's gonna be looking this way. Hey, give that back. No, okay, I think I've stolen enough. He'll get you the second part of the quest? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I gotta look for the books. Okay, probably
Can't
upstairs,
believe
right?
that worked.
Yeah, one thing I like about playing Fallout and Skyrim is Skyrim to sprint, it's the alt key. But in Fallout, it's the grenade key. So, he might not talk to me. Promissory note. Okay, let's try. With the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honningbrew Meadery shall now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. It's the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Okay. So yeah, it's like, you play Skyrim, it's alt to run, and then I play Fallout, I step on a landmine, I hit alt to run, and I throw a grenade and blow myself up instead. You may not talk to me though? Okay.
Start changing it up. She's put me... If you're in the area, I thought it would be better to leave some of... Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him.
Yeah.
And saved me from wasting coins.
So come back here later then? I'll just look him up and see if he offers that. Okay, what's your name? Malice Macius.
I can't believe that worked.
I can't believe that worked. Stealing from him at any point may result in hired thugs going after the Dragonborn. I wouldn't be surprised. My brother, he'll be a fence. Oh, okay, he'll be a fence once I'm done all this. Excellent. That's good to know. Oh, Shadowmere. I haven't seen Shadowmere in a while. Okay, return to Maven Blackbriar. Okay, I can sell the stolen meat back to him. That's funny.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Get out of my face.
I trust you have good news for me?
Job's finished. Here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yeah, I've seen that symbol before.
Whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Ha! Iron Sword of Embers? Ooh, wow.
I believe we're done.
Excuse me, Mercurio. Oh, excuse me. Every time you do a big job, the fence increases their gold by 1,000? Really?
Should have quite a good bit of jobs available.
Does that apply
Before we
to
get down to business, I've
her?
got something I need you to do.
Oh, okay.
Well, as you know, the guild's growing and things are looking up around here. The only thing we're lacking is a reliable way to transport our merchandise across Skyrim.
Yeah, that's like, man, I keep hearing stones grinding in the backyard every night. I don't know what that's all about. How can I help?
I'm not sure if you've noticed, but there are several Khajiit caravans that travel across the realm. They're shrewd traders and don't mind getting their hands dirty. I've bartered with their leader, Rasad, on more than one occasion.
You want me to go talk to Rasad?
Actually, I want you to bring him something. You see, the caravans are notorious for transporting illegal substances. Present Rasad with this satchel of moon sugar, and I bet my last septim he'll make a deal.
Hey, Puddin', welcome back. Ready for some Skyrim?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, holy crap, look how much gold she has! Damn! Okay, Hybrid, yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't know that. Holy cow, I could be making so much money right now. Where's my mead? Oh, it's in food. I can't sell her mead? Meat is food. Oh!
Welcome to the cozy usual guild rate. Let's take a look at them.
Yeah, not bad. Not a bad payout. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that the thieves got more stuff. That's insane.
Just don't do
like
stupid when you get
I wish you had Thieves Guild in Fallout 4. It's really difficult to make a lot of money in Fallout because the merchants don't carry a lot of currency. So like you have to what do you call it? You gotta like go to Bunker Hill with your power armor on and try to sell as much stuff as you can at once. Yeah, the captured bit and the dragon bit at the start. That's Skyrim. Yeah. Well, no worries. Like, you know, Skyrim's just one of those games you gotta, like, dust off every once in a while because, like, it's a masterpiece. Oh, yeah, Hybrid. I know all about the big jobs. Not last week's stream. Last week's stream was Dark Brotherhood, but the week before that I did all the Thieves Guild quests. I'll show you. So, like, these are my Dark Brotherhood quests right here. These are just the random ones, but this is the Thieves Guild. Look. All of these jobs are Thieves Guild jobs. I did all of them 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, I did do all those, but thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. If I hadn't already done it, I would have definitely considered doing it. Trying to hide from a massive dragon? Oh. You think you have it on disc? Yeah, I've bought this game a few times myself. I've had it on PS3, PS4, and PC. Oh, Return to Brynjolf. Whoops. Yeah, I know. They don't tell you about that, right? It's a hidden feature. It's really cool that that is in the game, though.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yet very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works.
Okay, I'm just gonna run down
Maven
and grab a
word that you
delicious
discovered
beverage.
something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild?
Cold beverage. Symbol from Goldenglow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between me
Oh,
and
you
the
play Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is like a totally different game.
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away.
Like, I've never played Elder Scrolls Online, but I do know this. It has a ton of content at this point. So if you're looking for an online Elder Scrolls game, like, it's pretty good. But yeah, like, there's a ton of content in the game. So, like, if you were bored of Skyrim and you wanted to play with people online, then yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is pretty good. Because, like, otherwise, what else are you going to play, right? Like, World of Warcraft is nothing like Elder Scrolls. And, yeah, so, like, it's the same thing with Fallout 76, right? Like, they tried to make an MMO version of a single-player game. So you can play those games by yourself. I found with Elder Scrolls Online, apparently, the queue time's really long. Well, I thought it was Skyrim. No worries. Skyrim is in the game. But yeah, it's not Skyrim. Yeah, totally different game. Okay. Speak to Mercer. Oh crap! I gotta go back in again. Yeah, no worries. Don't be disturbed by me getting distracted. That's just part of my personality. I get distracted really easily. So don't ever think like you're distracting me from the game. Talk to Mercer. Yeah, you're right.
There you are.
I'm kind of like not paying attention.
My contacts regarding the information you recovered from Goldenglow Estate, but no one can identify.
I'm excited you're all here. You know, like this is one of the reasons why I wanted to stream was to meet people. So I'm very excited you're all here right now.
Indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Thief game, but it was made by, what was it, Looking Glass or Eidos or something like that. And this guy's voice actor is the main character of that game, Thief. So when I played the Thieves Guild and I heard Steven Russell was the voice of Mercer. Oh, you like the mix of gaming and talking? Oh, excellent. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You know, like that's kind of what I want to offer is games and social activity. Because usually it's one or the other, right? Like people will either sit there and chat for the whole stream, or they'll only play a game for the whole stream. Yeah, Delvin said I was the best thief he ever saw. He's like, if you ever say anyone I told you this, I'll deny it. Yeah, how can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godja lie.
Oh, the fire arrows? Yeah, so that's the thing about Thief pudding. Thief is like one of the hardest games I've ever played because it starts off playing like a normal game, and then you're like raiding a tomb full of zombies and booby traps and ghosts and shit. It's like, what the heck? I thought this was a Thief game. If you've had trouble with the first one, I'd recommend trying the second one, because the second one is more about heists. Like Thief 1 has the pagans, and it has the Hammerites, and it has the zombies. So there's a lot of enemy factions in the game that make your adventures really challenging. But yeah, so like it's the same voice actor, right? So like every game that has a sneaking feature in it got it from Thief, the first stealth mission. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't really remember exactly, but yeah, I feel you. Like, the thing that I found was funny about Thief was that his boots were super loud. You know? Like, why are you wearing high heels when you're thieving? Oh. He got bored of me just sitting here. Excuse me, where do I begin?
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Goldenglow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Yeah. Speak to Brynjolf.
I can't believe Gullumai is mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
That's not how you stir a pot. What the hell? He's only stirring one part of it. Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls is the same as Skyrim. There's Elder Scrolls 1 Arena, Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, and then Elder Scrolls Online. Dragon Age is pretty good. I played Dragon Age Origins, and I played Dragon Age Inquisition. I really enjoyed Dragon Age Origins. Inquisition was okay for the multiplayer, but I wasn't as big into the story as Origins. Because, like, yeah. I'm not really looking forward to the new Dragon Age, we'll say that. Because it has nothing to do with the original game, right? So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have
Yeah,
to buy
like
off.
the new Dragon
It's
Age
the only
has
way to get
absolutely zero to do with the original.
Follow him
And
see what's
they're
up.
trying to like
If I
make
don't
it
call
super
him out,
trendy to
he's
get
in
people to
way
buy
over
it.
his head, and you'll be able to
And
use it as
yeah.
leverage.
Dragon Age 2 is really deep. Yeah, I'm praying for an Elder Scrolls 6, man. I really am. Betrayal or... Oh, he's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed.
So,
Now,
this is what
just
my
keep on
theory
his
is.
tail, he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
I don't think they're going to make Elder Scrolls 6. Not for a long time. I feel like the build-up for it is too much. So, like, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Half-Life, but they made Half-Life and they made Half-Life 2 and they were going to make Half-Life 3. And that never happened. That was like 25 years ago. They said, oh, we're going to make Half-Life 3. And they never made the game because they made more money with Steam. So, game development isn't a profit-driven business. It's an investment style of business.
Just head
So,
right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer.
it used to be like this. A developer would make a game, finish it, then they'd sell it, and then they'd use the profits from selling that game to make another game. But now what happens is, they don't even want to sell you the game anymore. They want you to pay into a live service. So, like, I think eventually the future is going to be, most games are going to be like Elder Scrolls Online, and there will be very few single-player games. I think that's what the future is going to be, because it costs less money to make those games, and you get more money out of them. And you get more investors. So, like, Concord, Hyenas, like these hero shooters, right? Everyone wants to make a hero shooter because of Overwatch, right? But every time someone makes one, it fails because it's not Overwatch. So, yeah. I don't think we're going to see Elder Scrolls 6 for a very long time. Okay, speak to Gallum Eye.
Keep Gollum Eye alive.
Yeah, I think the thing I enjoy the most about Dragon Age is that it's a Canadian developer. There's a lot of good games made in Canada, but they don't really get much credit. Like BioWare, right? BioWare is a Canadian company, and they made a lot of games. But they're not, like, the best games in the world, right? Like, a lot of people have played Baldur's Gate. And that's why they made a Baldur's Gate 3, because they wanted more people to experience it. Right? The shipping of the stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, there used to be a whole industry around shipping games. Like, so we used to have a video store in our city, and my brothers, this was before I was born, or when I was a baby, basically. My brothers were getting Street Fighter 2, and the store owner got the games from America. He got a truck to drive to America, pick up the games, and then bring the games back to his store. Well, they got stuck at the border, so the owner of the store drove to the border, loaded up his car with video games, and then drove back to the store. And that's how they got their copy of Street Fighter 2. So, like, yeah, there used to be a whole industry just in the shipping of games and stuff like that. Physical copies of games, right? Now that it's all digital, those industries are dead. Like, that video store doesn't exist anymore. It's a Dollarama now, right? Like, physical media used to be a really big industry, and now it's dead. But they're trying to bring it back. Like, yeah, Ultimate Editions came with steel cases and statues. Yeah, exactly. Like Skyrim, for example. I bought Skyrim, and I got a map of Skyrim, right? Developers don't do that stuff anymore. You don't, like... What I remember as a kid, going to the store, going to the video store, buying a game, renting a game, the drive home, I'd open that thing up, and I'd read the instruction manual. Right? That was half the fun. Now, if you want to read an instruction manual, it's a PDF on your Steam page. It's not the same thing. If games become online with multiplayer, you have to find something else to occupy your time. Yeah, I understand that completely. Like, I don't get a lot out of interacting with people in games because people in games usually just want to play the game. Whereas, like, a stream, right? The stream, it's like audience and streamer engagement, right? That's kind of part of the appeal of a stream, is that you can talk to someone. But, like, I wouldn't play an MMO on stream. Like, I like Final Fantasy 14, but I wouldn't play it on stream because most of what happens in the game is, like, other people's chats and stuff like that, right? So I wouldn't want to have, like, someone else's chat that I wasn't moderating on the stream, and then, you know, like, it just wouldn't work. So let me make sure I caught up on everything. Yeah, so that's the thing. I used to be pretty happy with digital games, but I don't know if you guys have heard of Concord, but Concord was going to be this big hero shooter on PlayStation, and they canceled it, and anyone who bought the game, they removed the game from their library. Oh yeah, Mafia was a good series. I really enjoyed playing those. Yeah, like GT5, right? State of Decay 2? That sounds familiar. Let me look that up. So you got the steel copy, awesome. Yeah, so I noticed that. I noticed that a lot of the prices of old games have gone up. Epic Time Waster and Zombie Game, cool. Yeah, like I was like, oh, I really want to play Mass Effect again because like I played those games a ton. Mass Effect Legendary Edition is $80 on Steam. What? Why the hell is it $80? The game is so old, you know? So I put it on my wish list. Like, I thought that was just absolutely brutal.
So,
but Warhammer's the same way. Like, Warhammer 1 is like $72, and Warhammer 2 is like $72. And those games are old. They're obsolete. But because the newest game uses their content, they can charge a higher price for those games. Hear about Goldenglow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods...
Really like the way the Argonians look in this game. You can drop the act now. Gajul I. Gajul Lai.
Oh, wait. Did you say Goldenglow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it could ruin me.
CD keys? Oh yeah, like buying CD keys? Give me the buyer's name or I'll kill you.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business.
What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of
no CD keys?
It just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Goldenglow Estate.
CD keys. Oh, I see. So you're saying if I'm looking for a game, I should check out the CD keys instead. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you probably find some pretty good deals on there. Oh, my favorite streamer is streaming today. Okay. Yeah, I might have to do that. You prefer the disc? Yeah, man. I used to own a lot of games and I sold them, but I still have all my old PC games like Neverwinter Nights and Dawn of War and Oblivion and stuff like that. Like, I still have all the PC games, but the console games I did sell to get more console games. Steal the case of Firebrand wine. Okay. New games from stores, but old games, load them. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. I appreciate that. So what did he say? Follow, do not kill. Okay. The last physical game you bought was a PS1 game? That was a while ago. Oh, excuse me. Okay, where is this? Is this in the Blue Palace? Oh, Tiberium Wars for Xbox 360. It works on Xbox One. Oh, that's cool that the games are backwards compatible. I used to own an Xbox 360, but I think I still have it. I just don't know where it is. It's somewhere in the basement. Yeah, that's cool. Like, I haven't played a Command & Conquer game in a while. My brothers and I used to play them all the time. Like, Red Alert was one of my first PC games. You've almost bought all your games on GOG? Okay, yeah, that's cool. I know another guy who's got a lot of games on GOG. His name's Zarek Sakharon. He's got, like, over 1,000 games on Steam and over 1,000 games on GOG. And then he's got all, like, every game he's ever bought, he still has it. Here's the Firebrand wine.
Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
Trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Goldenglow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached
in the forgotten box under the stairs with Harry Potter.
She flashed a bag of gold in my face.
Man, Red Alert 3 on disc was
I
like
in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Red Alert 3 was definitely the most absurd of the bunch.
Not at all.
Like launching bears out of a catapult.
I'm sure you understand.
Like,
however,
that was so much fun. And George Takei as the Emperor of Japan, like, that was so good. Like, like the live action acting for those games was so good. That's it, no name or anything.
In this business, we rarely deal in names.
Oh man,
identity
yeah.
Comes from how much
like Red Alert and Command & Conquer was such a great series. I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, old school's where it's at. Okay, before I follow this guy, I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to have a smoke. So just give me a couple minutes to do that. Yeah, everyone's been pretty good today. And for those of you that don't want to use the chat, that's cool too. I appreciate your time as well. Like, the main thing is, we're spending time together, right? You're from Indonesia? Okay, hello. From Canada, hybrid. Indonesia's a long way away. I've always wanted to go to Asia. Because, like, the food and stuff like that. Okay, we need to follow this guy. I better not get distracted again. Looking at Scum and Rust, not sure if any good, though. Yeah, like, if you live in the city, there's not much to look at, is there?
The Winking Skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
Winking Skeever. I'm invisible now. I show speed? Who's that? Let me look him up. Jeez, he started when he was 11 years old. He streamed for 2 years and then he gained 1 million followers in just days. Holy crap. That's cool. He's like, Kai Sanat. Hard to be sneaky with the follower tagging around. Yeah, I know, like, the followers do get in your way. But, this guy is sneaking. He does have sneak as a skill. And, so far the rabbit hasn't been a problem. Oh, hey, Paul Dennis. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a bit. How are you doing? Okay, let's make a hard save. I gotta rein myself in a bit. If eyes open, someone sees you. Yeah, it's not necessarily always a bad thing, though. Like, as long as he doesn't see me, I'll be doing okay. Doing some housework before you go to work? Okay, that's cool. It's good to keep busy. Yeah, I think we're good. Excuse me. Oh, does he go in there? I might have to tell my followers to stay outside.
Proudspire Manor. There's a fire.
Yeah, okay, I remember this.
Up for sale, too.
Where is my minion?
The steward in the keep.
This is one of your favorite parts in Skyrim? Oh, excellent. Okay. Where is my follower? Oh well, looks like we'll have to try and sneak with him. Have fun inside? Yeah, okay. If he spawns on me, I'll tell him to wait. Yeah.
You're not supposed to be in here.
What? You're not supposed to be in here.
Divine smile.
Wait
Don't
here.
make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Wait here. Okay, good. Now let's make a hard save. Yeah, I remember this spot now. Yeah, this is where you have to sneak. The hell? Where's this goat coming from? This goat's just following me around. Okay, there he is. What? That goat just turned on a torch. This goat's on the payroll. Shoot, just like Stalker. Yep. Oh man, this game is nowhere near as hard as Stalker. Always go barb and kill the guard. No worries, we got the Bow of Shadows. Basically a cheat code. Look, those torches are turning on as we get close to them. The Argonian will fake you out. I believe it. You can never predict the Skyrim AI. Oh, I see what you're saying. He's doing that. He's walking back on his path. Oh. Shoot them all. At least it's fun. Yeah, like some games you can totally play like that. Oh, man. Like Deus Ex. Right? Like they want you to sneak, but taking the guys out is a lot of fun too. Like, not the original Deus Ex, but the remake with Adam Jensen. I got all the trophies on that. You were robbed once while you were a werewolf? Hey, give me your money! Oh, look, the bandit's going for a swim. Don't mind me. Give me your wolfy teeth. Yeah, like, the people that try to rob you in these games are basically, well, ready to end their lives. Oh man, the NPCs are great in this, but like... Oh, that was close. Oblivion. That's where the real, really weird NPCs are. Don't kill the Argonian. Okay. I just want to see if I can make it through without being detected. I mean, with the Bow of Shadows, it's kind of like a cheat, but, I don't want to level up too fast in Skyrim because, like, I don't want to start fighting the higher level enemies just yet. Like, I've been having a lot of fun just doing the repeatable quests. But, like, yeah, I'm almost level 24. That's pretty good. But yeah, like, in Fallout, I'm level 34, and the game's starting to get pretty challenging, depending on where you go. And, yeah, I think it's time to use some poison. Okay. So what does it say about him? Confront. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Oh, look how tough he is. Got stagger, take that. Man. Okay. You ran off, handed up in after a dragon and couldn't get back. Was getting one tap of Skeely Warriors. Oh, is that which game is that? Is this Skyrim or what? He's looking at their corpse now. This law, okay, yeah. So my short-term memory is not what it used to be. So like, I might forget things that we talked about in this stream, or like in the previous streams, I might forget. So just be a little patient with me. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, like. I'm trying to think of what got me to stop playing this game. I think I just got bored of it, you know? Like, that's the way I used to be. I used to get bored of games really easily. And, oh, like a statue of Debella. It's worth a lot of money. Yeah, I would just get, I would get bored, you know? I'd have to play something else. You smoke too much and remember crap 10 years later? Yeah, exactly. Like, I can remember my childhood fairly well, but once I started smoking weed, it gets a little bit dubious after that. But it's also not just that. Like, I have like an attention span disorder. So like, I was really bad at school.
Now there's no need to do anything.
Because like, I'd be sitting there and I'd just be like thinking about anything but school. So like.
No need
yeah,
to do anything rash.
Like I learned really well on my own.
Isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything.
Or with a tutor,
please,
like one-on-one education, I'm really good at. But like sitting in a class and listening to one guy talk to like 100, like 1,000 people, like I fall asleep every single time. I'm like, well, he's not talking to me, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. that's me in school. Tell me first, then I'll decide.
All right. It's Karliah. Her Her name is Karliah.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Karliah is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her.
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Karliah now?
I don't know.
You never quit Skyrim, you just take a break? That's true.
Where the end began. Here, take the Goldenglow Estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
Mercer's ringing a bell? Is it in Oblivion? I don't know.
You needed to know more.
You needed to know more? Okay, where do I go now?
You needed to know more.
This way. Thought there was like a door out of here. Do I just go out the way I came?
You needed to know more.
Mirror Winds. Think it was Oblivion? Okay. I guess I just go back the way I came. Head out, but sneakily. Okay. Yeah, because the guards are still there. Well, I could probably kill these guys. I mean, they're only bandits.
What was that?
I'm gonna use a poison on you. Do I have an RPG? No. I could use one, though. Where did she go? Oh, she's in the water. Oh, there she is. Get staggered. Just heard a dog. That dog. I want to see where that dog is. Arf. Oh, jeez. He's attacking me. No, why? Oh, I just got smashed. Ow. Holy cow. I didn't even know he could go this way. This is new to me.
Is someone there?
Run, bro. The K9's coming. Critical strike. Yeah, I'm not very light on my feet. Oh, there's a spider nest here. I love that they come for the noise. Yeah. Got him. Cannon fodder. I didn't know this was here either. Whoa. Can he get back up? Come on. Bring it on. Boom. That must be the wind. Yeah, I know. Like, head trauma is such a surprise. Yeah, eventually I'll be an expert at this game. Oh, I got 2 perks already. What was I gonna level up? I think it was... Yeah, was it archery? Yeah, quick shot. Okay, we got quick shot now. Move faster with the bow. So yeah, let's get the ranger perk next. Okay. Oh yeah, that's way faster. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Okay, we did it. It's funny that you say it's not the wind. When I was like 5 years old, we lived on a farmhouse in the countryside. The wind would get so strong out there because there'd be nothing to stop it, right? We're getting up the porch. The wind comes, blows me right off the porch. Yeah. Picked my body up and threw me off the bloody porch. I'm like, what the hell? Nice numbing poison. Oh, yes. The poison's the best part. Weird how these torches turn on only when you come close. Oh. You don't get that kind of weather, some floods and some snow? Yeah. I find that very interesting. How, like, the weather can be so different in places. Like, climate is not a worldwide thing, it's a regional thing, right? Okay, they're still here. Excellent.
Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens.
Hurricane, tornadoes, massive rain. Yeah, that stuff is terrible. Okay, so they're following me. Like, we never get bad weather here. Like, where I live. It's like we're at the... It's called... There's an escarpment above us. It's not very high. But it's high enough that most of the precipitation drops up on the higher ground. And then it's usually good weather on the low ground. And we're between the Great Lakes. We're between Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. And... You're roughly the same line as above the equator, Mexico-wise. Oh, okay, that's some severe weather right there. Yeah, the equator is really rough weather. But yeah, where we are, it's usually not bad weather. So, like, people talk about climate change, and I could see why they think that. But, like, so, like, when I was a kid and we would get snow, we would have big piles of snow, like, as big as we were. But I haven't seen a big pile of snow in like 20 years, you know? But the thing is, like, a lack of snow is not climate change. A lack of snow is precipitation. So the precipitation's still falling, it just doesn't fall in the same place all the time. And they think that's climate change, when really it's a statistical variation, right? You can't really predict the weather. Like, you can have an idea, but you don't know how the things are going to interact, right? Is it going to make a storm? Is it going to make lightning? Is it going to make whatever? Hail, right? You can't predict what it's going to do until, like, it's about to do it. So, like, yeah, like, some places have worse weather than others. Like, that's a fact, right? Tornado Alley, right? You never seen snow in your entire life? Well,
Hey, good to see you.
have you ever had, like... Well, you probably have, like, a freezer, right? So, like, snow is just ice. That's all it is. It's just really, really small bits of ice. And... yeah, like, it'll melt as soon as it touches you, right? The thing that's cool about snow is each snowflake is unique. Like, no two snowflakes look the same way. So, it's more of a hassle than anything. Like, it looks nice, but when you have to drive through it, it's very dangerous. Oh, wow, it's been hitting 60 degrees for you over there? Changes the Gulf Stream and affects the hurricanes? Yeah, exactly. Like, weather will happen in the same places every time. Like Tornado Alley in America, right? And what's in Tornado Alley? It's where all their agricultural land is, right? So, by terraforming the planet, you affect the weather in the local area, right? Because, like, what used to be there wasn't producing as much moisture as what's there now. Like, crop plants produce a lot of moisture, and that causes rain. You know, it's part of the life cycle, right? But, like, when you have too many plants, it supercharges the weather conditions. So, people are saying climate change is because of greenhouse gases, but that's not true. There used to be way more greenhouse gases in the past. You know, there was a lot less stuff, or a lot more of it, whatever. But, like, climate is a regional thing, right? And weather affects the climate. So, just because the weather has changed doesn't mean it's climate change. It's just the weather's varying. Like, there's variations, right? Like, people like statistics, but statistics lie, okay? Because you have to choose a sample, right, that you study. You can't sample everything in the world all at once. You have to pick a specific area. So you can study the weather in one city, but as soon as you go to a different city, the weather conditions change. So you have to relearn what the weather is like. So, yeah, it's like a regional thing. It's not like a climate-wide thing. So, like, Mexico, they had snow not too long ago. They had snow. Like, maybe like 4 to 6 inches of snow. Freak incident. But, like, they weren't prepared for it, and people died from it, from being trapped in their cars. They didn't know how to drive in it. They didn't know what to do about it. They were so scared of it that they just sat there and waited for someone to rescue them. So, like, that's kind of interesting that people would react that way to that. But, yeah, it just sucks. Like, places that have bad weather, I really don't envy that. Because, like, when I went to Florida, it would rain, like, on the flip of a dime. It would just rain. And it would rain, like, really, really hard, too. And it was hot rain, too. So, you didn't really get much relief from the heat from it. But, yeah, like, the weather here is really stable. Like, right now, it's all clear skies. It's not that we don't get rain, but we don't get much of it. Like, most of the water we use is from the ground, right? There's not a lot of rain here. Not anymore. But anyway, yeah. Let's talk to Mercer. Okay, he said Goldenglow was purchased by Karliah.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Yeah, like, I don't mind the cold, because you can warm yourself up, but I don't like the heat. Like, you can't get away from heat, right?
Karliah destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Karliah and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Galam told me, she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. A place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Yay, Scoundrel's Folly. Oh, okay. Speak to Tanilia about exchanging a piece of armor. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh. I'm not even wearing the Thieves Guild armor, it's in my chest.
Been doing a few jobs for vet.
Okay.
Still learning the ropes, but I'll get that.
I'll get the hang of it. Okay. Man, that's pretty far away. I guess I'll just go from this farm. Park the follower in Rabbit. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll get the fast travel point. I'll get there, and then I'll bring them somewhere, like the stables. Because, yeah, you're right. I have to go into a weird place again. Wait. Did Shadowmere? Yeah, Shadowmere's here. Think you'll look for this again? Yeah, no worries, man. Like, it might be worth a rip for a bit. Like, that's the only downside of computers, right? Well, of, like, consoles in general. Is, oh, shit. There's, only a limited number of space. Okay. Marked for death. Ew. Take that, you fiend. Yeah, if you can get Skyrim for cheap, it's definitely worth it.
I'm smiling.
I am an apprentice wizard. Okay.
Lead on.
What's that? Something's hostile over there. Okay. Like, one game I want to play again, it's Mass Effect. Excuse me. But Mass Effect is still $80 on Steam. Unless until they decide to update the game. Yeah. Whenever that's gonna be. They're probably gonna come up with something. Okay. I don't know what those are, but I'm gonna run away from them. Yeah, I kind of hate when the developers update the game because, like with Fallout, they kind of went a step back. Like, it made the game unstable. And, oh, look at that. Some ore. Oh, crap. Yeah, like, I kind of wish they wouldn't upgrade the games. Oh, who did I romance? That's a good question. I think I usually go with Ashley because I'm into human chicks, not aliens. But I have done Miranda as well. You have the 360 and the Legendary Edition too? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like, that's why I got an Xbox, was to play Halo 3 and to play Mass Effect. And I had a lot of fun with both of those games. Yeah, so, like, I don't know about if you know much about Fallout, but, so there's going to be the Fallout mod, Fallout London. And literally, like, 3 days before the mod's release, Bethesda created the next-gen update for Fallout 4. And it literally set the mod makers back, like, 4 months before they were able to, get the mod out. Oh, for Femshep Garrus, destroy his cannon. Yeah, that's a really interesting relationship, because they say that you're not physically compatible. But, like, oh, I never even mind that. Yeah, like, I love Garrus as a character, especially in Mass Effect 2, when he's Archangel. Like, thought he was really cool. And his voice actor plays a few characters in Fallout 4. I've also seen him act on a TV show as a real person, too, so he acts in real life, too. But yeah, the next time I play Mass Effect, I want to be a Renegade Femshep. Play that. What's this? Sivdir's Respite. Okay. Yeah, shady by Bethesda? Oh, absolutely. They did that on purpose. You know? That's why I don't want to pay full price for video games anymore, because the corporations are just too filthy. The hell? Dead horse. Okay. Okay, there's the fast travel point. Alright, where are my peeps?
I've scouted the ruins.
Go away.
Certain Karliah is still inside.
Okay, you saw her?
No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape.
What the hell?
Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside.
Oh, it's Karliah's camp.
Take the lead.
You can't believe he murdered a horse. Understood.
Make certain you keep your eyes open. Karliah is as sharp as a blade.
Okay.
The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Keep your eyes open.
Isn't murder Dark Brotherhood territory?
I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves.
Oh, that's dirty.
We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house.
Murdering your own people is, kind of shady. Okay, wait here.
Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Wait here. Okay. Hard save. So they should still be here after I get knocked out. Well, yeah, that's how you know he's shady, right? Like, he's not really a thief, right? He's a criminal. And criminals are always exploiting other people. Is there any salt in here? No. He wants me to lead, but he has the key.
These ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these.
Like, the dude has the skeleton key, and he's like, oh, I don't know why these are so hard for you. After me. Okay, let's go.
Karliah's been through here. What does she expect to find?
What does she expect to find? Nordic barnacle cluster.
Stench in here. This place smells of death. Be on your guard.
Smells of death. Oh, I gotta watch my carry weight while I'm in here.
Pull the there and watch out for the spikes. Looks like Karliah reset all of the traps. What was that?
I thought he was an enemy. Your end is near. Okay, do I have better arrows? Okay, orcish arrows. Ancient Nord arrows. Better than an iron arrow. Let's do that. Wow, the quick draw is really good. And look how much I level up from archery. Like, using the sword, I hate using the sword. I really do. I find the bow just does way more damage. Especially when I got like a good bow. If it wasn't for the Creation Club giving me the Bow of Shadows, I wouldn't be as strong as I am. But I'm okay with that. Like, having something overpowered isn't bad. Like, Warhammer tries to take that away from you. If you come up with a way of making lots of money or come up with a way of building a strong army, they'll like patch it out of the game. So all the tricks that you used to do in Warhammer 2, you can't do in Warhammer 3. Like Warhammer 3, it's like totally different game. They designed it completely differently from Warhammer 2. Oh.
Death will be my triumph.
Wow, the quick draw is kind of comical how fast the animation is. There's 2 more of them ahead. How does he know that? The heck?
Your own epitaph.
You just written your own epitaph. Oh, here we go. Whoa.
Blood will adorn my blade.
Your blood will adorn my blade.
Something your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Out of my way! Is that the best you can do?
Oh, yeah. Three Thieves. I think I have this book already. Oh, look at him. He's stuck in there. Oh.
Rat merely an annoyance.
Oh, I hit Mercer. Oh, I'm getting attacked. What? Finish him. I'm pretty close to my carry weight. Should watch what I'm picking up. Okay. Okay, I think I need to shoot that. Okay, that's not the way to go. Okay, let's try this way. Hunt for the boat. He kept getting hostile to you and your follower? Yeah, that sounds like some shenanigans. Whoa. Hunt for the boat. Okay. Litany of Larceny mini quest. Oh, okay. Do I have that yet? Or is that after this?
Karliah always was a nimble minx.
Oh.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief.
You're quite noisy for someone who claims to be a thief? That's funny. Considering he's the only one who's talking. What was that? Unofficial PG quest? Oh, okay.
Hardly worth my time. Death will be my triumph.
Is that the best you can do? There's around 12 items Devin will pay if you bring them to him. Oh, okay. So is there like a quest marker for that, or is it unmarked? Whoa. Well, he did not like that. Here, while I'm thinking about it, it's unmarked. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know about this. Yeah, they're displayed on the trophy racks behind Mercer's desk. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. No quest entry. Okay, yeah, it's all optional stuff. Yeah, because, like, I remember doing that before. I didn't do it this time, though. Oh, ow. Like, is there a reward for it, or is it just for fun? Falling jugs do not announce where you are. Yeah, I know. Like, that's pretty funny. Ooh, looks perfect for an ambush. We've woken the hive. Oh, God.
You can't hide from me.
Oh. I'm getting pounded here. Ooh, that was close. I have so much health, my healing spell is so weak. He didn't have anything special on him. Oh my god! Look at that! 30% more damage? Holy crap. Okay, that's really good. Weapon disarm. Your blood shall adorn my blade. Okay, I need to use the bathroom real quick. So I'm going to do that. And I need a coffee. So give me a few minutes to go make a coffee in the bathroom and stuff.
infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Karliah already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really.
This guy annoys me because he's talking about how smart he is.
Now let's get moving.
You know, like, the smartest person will have weaknesses, right? No one's perfect. Yep, there we go. Man, the stream's been pretty busy today. Quite happy with that. Glad you guys are all here. It's really good to talk to people about games and stuff. It's not that I don't have people to talk to. Like I mentioned, I talked to my mom about all this stuff. But like, it's nice to talk about games with people that play the games, right? Because like, my mom doesn't play Skyrim or anything like that. She's not like the Skyrim grandma. She plays Animal Crossing and Harvest Moon. So like, I used to play those games too, but like, they're not really what I'm looking for. But like you all have played these games before, so you know what to expect, right? And that's the best part. Like, we're not new to it, right? We all have experience, but we're getting a new go at it, right?
Did you forget the oath we took as nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless.
Forgot about the nightingales.
Come, Karliah. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
Excuse me. Oh, I almost bit in my mouth too.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Karliah has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy.
Huh.
Easy.
You're finally awake.
Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling?
Hold on, you shot me. Bad Mercer, yep.
I saved your life.
He's gonna get punished.
My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
She's got lightning arrows equipped right now. Why save me?
My original intention was to use that arrow on Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death.
Then I'm in your debt.
More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive.
Why capture Mercer alive?
Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder.
Justice! How will you prove it now?
My purpose in using Snowveil Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside.
Well, what's it say?
I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before.
Okay, perhaps it could be translated.
Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity.
There's that word again, Nightingale.
There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey.
Oh, I'm over encumbered. Okay. Why didn't you kill Mercer?
Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered my name across his network of contacts. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping in the same place twice and carefully covering my tracks. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted by the guild.
Might not have a choice next time.
I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. Remember, speak only to Anther. Trust no one else.
Oh, they're still there. Thank goodness. I'm glad that that works. Thanks for telling me to do that because, like what Paul said, the Mercer went hostile on his followers, so that could have happened here. Carrying too much. Gotta get back here.
Yes? Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens.
Skeever dens?
What do you need?
Sounds good.
Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
The hell?
Try not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever dens. Yes? I am an apprentice wizard,
Okay.
not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
Okay.
Let's get going then.
First off, I need to see if I can disenchant anything. Necklace of blocking, necklace of minor blocking, okay. Necklace of blocking, ring of blocking, okay. Steel plates of eminent wielding. Yeah, that's really strong. And if I want to level up my one-handed, I should use that. Oh yeah, and I was going to give this guy the Nightweaver's Band. I got the Nightweaver's Band from an optional objective in the Dark Brotherhood. But it increases your sneak and your destruction spells, so let's give it to him. Yeah, he can wear that.
Let's get going then.
Yeah, it's time to deposit my dragon bones. Like, the thing that weighs me down the most is my shields. I have 3 shields, because I have 1 for each damage type. And my potions. Yeah, I have a lot of potions and poisons. So that stuff really weighs me down, so I try to be selective what I take as far as loot goes. Like, the companion can carry a lot, like... You know, he can carry a lot more than, like a Fallout companion could, I think. Well, like, the weights for the stuff is different, right? Like, the guns are pretty heavy in Fallout 4. Like, depending on the mods you have on them. Like, they can be quite heavy. But the other thing that weighs a lot is, like, food items. It actually weighs you down quite a bit.
I am an apprentice wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
Oh, Mercurio? No, he's not only in the Anniversary Edition. He's in Riften and the Bee and Barb. He's wearing yellow robes. You can hire him for 500 gold. And welcome back to the stream, Aswin. I recognize your name. How are you doing?
Lead on.
Yeah, he's. I picked him because he does fire magic, lightning magic, and he can sneak. So, he's a pretty good match for me. Okay. Store. Okay, our store. Deck. Apparently my controller is affecting the scroll. What the heck? For some reason, when I scroll in the game, it scrolls the chat on my broadcaster. I hope it goes away. Yeah, okay, that was weird. And you have Legendary Edition? Yeah, so yeah, Mercurio's vanilla. The only people that are new are the ones that come from Dawnguard and... actually, I'm not entirely sure, so I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not really sure about that. Okay, I don't need this shield. But if you're not familiar with it, it's called UESP, the Unofficial Elder Scrolls page. It's the unofficial wiki for all things Elder Scrolls. So if you need any information about companions, it has all that on the website. Shield with the ward? No, I don't have that shield yet. I know which one you're talking about, but I don't remember what it's called. You get that as part of a quest, I think. It's, the sick people. Yeah, check it out. It's a really good website. It has everything. I've been using it for, like, forever, basically. It's been out as long as there's been Elder Scrolls game, the UESP has been there. It's, pretty cool. Okay, it looks like a lot. Might be time to drop some stuff off. Yeah, this stuff does weigh a lot. Okay, that's good. Weaker to stuff. I don't need those. Cure poison. Okay. Oh, true shot? Nice. Yeah, I think I'm good. New hand touches the beacon. I haven't done the quest yet. I don't have the Dawnbreaker. It's called the Duskfang. It's the Dawnfang and the Duskfang. It's a Creation Club quest in the Riften sewers. And during the day, it does fire damage and has a red jewel. And then during night, it does frost damage and has a blue jewel. And once you've killed 12 creatures with it, it absorbs health or magicka too. But I don't have the Dawnbreaker yet. That'll be something that I do later. But yeah, I got the beacon a few streams ago, and I was gonna go for the sword, but I got the Dusk/Dawnfang instead. So I just stuck with that weapon. It does as much damage as a ebony axe, so that's pretty good. And then I got the Bow of Shadows from a Creation Club quest. Yeah, the weapon draws faster and casts invisibility. So, it's like... I don't remember how I got the quest. It all takes place in Whiterun, because he's going to assassinate Jarl Bulgraf. But I did the quest, and when you kill the assassin, he has the Bow of Shadows and 40 ebony arrows. I still have 24 of them left. And yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it's extremely dope because as soon as you draw it, you're invisible. So like, watch, I'll show you. You pull it out, you're invisible. So I can now sneak past people, no problem. And it lasts for 30 seconds. So like, come in here, put it away, pull it out again. I'm invisible for another 30 seconds. That's what I did for the last mission I just did for the Thieves Guild. So it's really powerful. Yeah, like Zephyr. So Zephyr has a faster knocking speed. This has a faster draw speed. Whoa, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really good. I'll see if I can find out which quest it is. Oh yeah, I basically built my character around it. I'll see if I can find the quest. Or I'll just look it up and tell you what it is. Yeah, so it's from the Creation Club, and the quest is called In the Shadows. So you read a note, Steward's note. Where does the Steward's note come from? So you talk to the Steward in Whiterun, you ask him for work, and he'll give you the quest In the Shadows. Okay? And then you can get the bow as a reward for that quest. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, Emthyr, where is that? Oh, I gotta go to Winterhold. Yeah, it's funny though. I'm also streaming Fallout 4, and I also got a cloaking item in that game too. A chameleon leather chest piece. And when you crouch, it makes you invisible. And I found out if you moved one step at a time, you could move while invisible. So yeah, very similar item, but it's an armor piece. Okay, Winterhold. First time I've been to Winterhold. Yay. Let's pick these snowberries. You got it too? Excellent. Oh, you got that today? A chameleon chest piece? Excellent. Yeah, it's a really good item.
Yes, yes, what is it?
Yeah, there's not many ways to go invisible in Fallout, but if you can, it's very powerful. Playing in the Nuka-Cola? Oh, Nuka World? Been sent by Karliah.
Karliah? Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
Yes, but there's a problem.
A problem? Let me see it. Oh, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language.
Can you translate it?
No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. Word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian.
Oh, slow when you go into the scope? That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I mean, if you could, like, do that every time you aim down the sights, that's pretty strong. Why did he describe the journal in Falmer? Hope your sneak is high? Well, it's not bad. Like, I'm at 57. And I got 3 perks in it so far. I feel like they nerfed Sneak. I think Sneak used to be a lot more powerful the last time I played it. But don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's not bad. The thing that's really been helping me sneak is the Bow of Shadows, right? Because when you're invisible, your sneak is really high. Oh, excuse me. He said Markarth, right? Yeah, I love Markarth.
That's all. Of course, a different place now. Business here. You're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
Arf. Oh, they got a couple dogs. Oh, wait. Is he in here? No, he's over there.
The Tholmor know how to deal with talents.
Oh, yeah. The ebony mail. That's a great item. You have to be, like, level 30 to get that quest. Where are these guys? Oh, okay, we're here. Whoops. Yeah, the ebony mail. That's a really good item. Yeah. I was remembering the Dark Brotherhood quest I had to come here. Completing a mission. What you have to do is you have to kill the person that wears it.
Look, I'm very busy.
So they're in a cave somewhere, and you got to go in and kill them. I hear you're the authority on ancient Falmer.
Then you were well informed. I am at this very moment on the cusp of completing my magnum opus on the subject. I'm calling it Calcelmo's Guide to the Falmer Tongue. It will revolutionize the way we understand those ancient beings.
Perhaps I could view your work.
Preposterous. That research represents years of personal toil in some of the most dangerous Dwemer ruins in Skyrim. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone to see it before it's completed.
But I'm a great admirer of your work.
While I appreciate the sentiment, I still have to decline. Being an admirer, I'm sure you can appreciate the need to keep my research a secret.
What will it cost to change your mind?
I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with, but I can assure you that personal wealth is our lowest priority.
Grant me access or you'll regret it.
Do you realize that at a snap of my fingers, I can bring the entire Markarth City Guard to my defense? You best rethink this course of action, or you may find yourself on the executioner's block.
Okay, I'll come back later.
Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing my findings with you.
So I need to do the quest. So I already have the key.
What is it this time? This better be important.
Yeah, so I already have the key. Because he hired me to go kill...
What is it this
Oh,
time?
the heck? Alright. If I don't have the key already, then I guess I'll take it. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's time to leave the followers behind, right? Yeah. I know what I have to do now. Okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I
Divine
took an
smiling.
ally to lead.
Don't make me wait too long. I get bored very easily.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta sneak through the museum.
Halt. The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Okay, it's a good idea. Alright.
Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. He makes the rules. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel.
Yeah. But I feel like I got the quest. Kill Nimhe. Yeah. So where's Nimhe? Yeah. Okay. So if I do that quest, he'll let me in.
Old Warren City underneath the keep.
Yeah, I got that quest a while ago. Sneak past? Just sneak past? Okay.
Watch the skies, traveler.
Yeah, you're right. Just sneak past, right? Yay. Let's make another hard save.
Not be disturbed. The intruders on site. Back up if you need it. Let no one through.
Oh, is this not a door I'm supposed to go in? Oh, well, I guess I got through. Okay, that's the wrong way, I'm pretty sure. And that's another thing. If you, when you're drawing your bow while sneaking, you get a speed boost. Watch this. Oh, I thought it gave you a speed boost. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you can run, like, faster. Okay, this is to get through. Oh, what's that? Puzzle cube. Oh, that's one of the unmarked loot items, right? Okay, cool. Oh. Charcoal. Now I need paper. Okay. Chimovadium.
Accidents like this don't just happen. Someone is trying to sabotage my uncle's research.
Alright. If there is a thief, he won't leave this tower alive. But shouldn't we inform Master Calselmo?
I'll deal with my uncle. Just go. Scour this place from top to bottom.
Oh, crap. I gotta go back. Okay, shouldn't be a problem. Okay, and now from here I can fast travel to the gates. Oh, it's not available from this location? There we go. Oh god, there's a body down here. Oh, there's a couple bodies. Alright, we did it.
What is this?
We did it! And they're still here. Great. Fine scale armor you got on
Try
there.
not to walk into any spike-filled pits or filthy skeever.
Yeah. Turn to Enthier. Yes. Almost level 25.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
The mages don't let us go in the college. They said it's not safe in there.
Was there something else?
This should help translate Gallus' journal.
I suppose it would be inappropriate of me to ask how you obtained this, so I simply won't. A rubbing, eh? Odd. I expected notes.
It's quite the tale.
I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this. Over here, please. This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the guild for months. Gallus had begun to uncover what he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthier? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthier. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the guild immediately. Farewell, Enthier. Words can't express.
It's all right, Karliah. You don't have to say a word.
Yeah.
Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the guild. They respected Karliah, and she deserves better. Do whatever you can, and I'd consider it a personal favor.
Thank you, Enthier.
If you ever manage to gain entry to the college, and you find trying to rid yourself of stolen goods becoming a burden, come visit me. I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do.
Cool.
Was there something else?
Guess I can't do that here.
If you have further need of me, you can find me.
Gallus' journal mentioned the Twilight Sepulchre.
You've come this far, so I see no harm in concealing it any longer.
She's a dark elf with purple eyes, like Drizzt Do'Urden.
It's what the Nightingales are sworn to protect with their
That's
lives.
cool. Why does it require that type of protection?
Everything that represents Nocturnal's influence is contained within the walls of the Sepulchre. Now it seems Mercer's broken his oath with Nocturnal and defiled the very thing he swore.
Yeah, fences everywhere, eh? Yeah, that's not bad. Thieves and temples, it just doesn't add up.
I felt the same way when Gallus first revealed these things to me. I think given time you'll understand what I mean.
I'd understand better if less mystery was involved.
As a Nightingale, I've been sworn to secrecy regarding the Sepulchre. I know the Guild doesn't do much to foster faith, but I'm going to have to ask that you continue to trust me.
Okay, very well. We do it your way for now.
I'll make for Riften and scout the situation. See if I can discover what Mercer's up to. When you're ready, meet me at the Ragged Flagon. In the meantime, I wanted you to have this. It belonged to Gallus, but given the circumstances, I think he'd approve.
I'll put it to good use.
If the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
A Nightingale blade? Yeah, let's check it out. Okay, Dawnfang does 31. Yeah, this is nowhere near as good. Like, it absorbs health, which is cool, but, yeah, not as good as the Dawnfang.
For more than a social call.
Okay, the pursuit. Back to the Ragged Flagon. Yeah. Man, must be cold over here. Yowza. That's pretty loud. What? I gotta use the other door? The heck? Thief getting slain by the village. That's funny. That's how they used to do it. Oh, you're a ne'er-do-well? We're gonna kill you publicly. Yeah. We haven't saved in a while. Like, these corpses are still here. That's pretty funny. Lockdown time? Yeah, it's just like with the Dark Brotherhood in Oblivion.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the Guild?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Wormbow shocks. Let's go.
Vex is ready to tear you apart. I hope you have a good excuse for bringing Karliah here.
They're waiting for you in the cistern. No tricks.
Okie dokie.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Karliah, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
have Dallas's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out if what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment.
After I find out what's going
What's
on.
in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How could Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
That door has the best puzzle locks money can buy. There's no way it can be picked open.
You didn't need to pick it up.
What's she all about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
When you're told to follow, do not run ahead of them. Yeah, it might bust their pathing, right?
Now use yours.
At the 8. It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
They still got flour. And baskets.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
Fine. We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
I'm good you're always interested in making money, Delvin.
If I see Frey, I'll pluck his eyes
Look,
from his skull.
before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Karliah. I mean, everything.
Mercer killed Gallus, not Karliah.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
Gallus, Karliah, and Mercer were nightingales.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Vex is a bit bloodthirsty. Oh, yes, she is. Yeah, she's great. Karliah was behind Goldenglow and Hunting Brew.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh?
Oh.
Alas. Was there anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's
Oh, yeah.
and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
Okay, he has a house in Ripton.
Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after the
Excuse
previous
me.
family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Bold to guard the place.
I'll take care of it.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Oh, I have permission? Ugh. Okay.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else in that madman.
I can't believe he emptied the vault.
Right under our noses. Okay.
Huh?
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered.
Didn't I see you coming out of the orphanage where the old woman was murdered? No, I don't think so. Gonna say, only a novice lock on his backyard? That's pretty pathetic. An option to talk to Vex? Okay, I'll check in a sec. No, just says infiltrate the house. Okay, so now into archery again. Able to move faster with the drawn bow. Let's try that. I move at full speed. Cool. Where's the guy? Where's the guy that guards his house? Oh, it's barred from the other side. The heck? Okay, that's weird. I think he saw me and he went into the house. Oh, crap. I don't want to go that far back. Okay, I'll try talking to Vex.
Can't believe he
Because, like, that's weird. I saw the guy, and then by the time I got around, he was gone. Open the top gate? No, I don't think I did.
If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull. The only penalty for his betrayal is death.
Need to stay focused in case Frey comes back. Make it fast.
Okay, no, she doesn't have anything to say.
While you're in there, help yourself to anything in Frey's manner.
It was open? Oh, okay.
If I find Mercer first, I'm gonna crush his skull.
Let's try this again. Might have left through the gate? Okay. Okay. I guess we're doing it that way. So you said there was a door upstairs. Huh? Did I not pick up the key? Yeah, I did. Okay. You're not getting all your tips? Oh, from the other people? Thieves Guild should have given tips about this place. Oh, okay, so you think I might be bugged. Alright.
punishment is too good for Mercer Frey.
I'm gonna crush
The
his
only
skull
penalty
with
for
my
his
bare
betrayal
hands.
is...
Okay. Something is up. Okay, I'm just gonna look this up. Okay, talk to Brynjolf.
I can't believe this is happening, lad.
What's the best way to get into Riftwood Manor?
Good question. I've only set foot inside a few times myself, and that was in Mercer's company. If you can get past his trained watchdog, I think your best bet might be the ramp to the second floor balcony in his backyard.
I don't suppose the ramp is easy to access.
No. It's some sort of crazy contraption Mercer commissioned for quick escapes. I'd wager a well-placed shot at the ramp's mechanism would lower it in a hurry.
Oh, okay, and you mentioned a watchdog.
A real piece
All
of
right,
work,
yeah, you're right. I should have talked to them
Mercer's
first.
holding something over his head, keeping him loyal. Talk to Vex. She used to know him very well, if you catch my meaning.
Okay, great. Yeah, excellent. Okay.
Better question would be, what did he leave? Mercer took everything. Even all of our plans are gone.
Plans for what?
Before Mercer took over.
Talking is good. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't be in too much of a hurry.
Heist. Museums, keeps, estates, you name it. By the time Mercer took over the guild, we must have had a few dozen.
Okay, how could he have opened the vault door alone?
I don't have a clue. That door is impenetrable. Without 2 keys, it's impossible to open. I have a key, Delvin has a key, and Mercer has a key. That's it. There are no other copies.
Okay, so let's go talk to Vex.
I don't want to lose anyone else to that.
Don't want to lose anyone else to that madman. Okay. I do like Brynjolf's voice actor. Like, I really like all the voice acting in games, usually. I find, like, acting on movies and TV shows can be bad sometimes. Like, I don't know, let's just say The Witcher, right? Henry Cavill does a good Geralt. Like, he does a good Geralt, but he's in a bad TV show, right? So his acting is not enough to save the show from being not that great, right? The writing does that. And writers are really, like, they want to make their mark on everything they do, right? They don't want to adapt someone else's work. They want to make their mark. So they end up changing a lot of stuff. And, like, look at Star Wars and Star Trek, right? The writers changed the whole formula, and now they're an action movie, right? It's not sci-fi anymore. So Brynjolf said you had info involved.
That pig. Oh, I have info on
Mercer has a surprise?
Really
Okay, yeah.
know.
I know he's got some good stuff in there. I want to get on his good side. Like, I know Chillrend.
I think you have the wrong person. The only thing Vald understands is gold. A man after my own heart.
Oh, excuse me. So buy him off?
Sure, but he'll ask for a whole lot. I mean, you are asking him to betray Mercer Frey. Your best bet would be to erase his debt with Maven Blackbriar. If you talk to her, she might be able to give you the details. Of course, you could just run him through and take what you need off his corpse. I could care less. While you're in there, help yourself to anything.
Okay, talk to Maven about Vald's debt. Alright. let's catch these bugs.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the ragged flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Face sculptor. Okay. Where's the thing about talking to? Oh, it's an option. It's a. I see. It's one of those quests. Okay. Whoa! I almost fell off the bridge. Wait, where is she? Is she in Mistveil Keep? She's in Blackbriar Manor. Okay, my bad.
Hey, watch it! That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Oh, she's in here. How? I have to break in. I hope she doesn't kick me out. There we go. Hello.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
I'd like to erase Bald's debt.
Bald? Why would you want to help that idiot? He owes me a steep debt. In fact, he's lucky all I did was force him to work for Mercer.
What did he do?
A few years back, I commissioned a unique quill from a good friend of mine.
The quill that you talked about
Bald
before.
was tasked with getting it here safely, and it ended up at the bottom of Lake Honrick.
Okay, he's in debt because of the quill.
The wizards called it the Quill of Gemination, and demanded a tremendous amount of gold to have it made. If you can locate the quill and return it to me, something Vald was too stupid to do himself, I'll consider the debt satisfied.
Okay. How did it end up in Lake Honrick?
I had Vald meet the caravan from Winterhold on the western end of the lake, so he could avoid the roads. The idiot got lost in the mist and ran his boat right over some rocks, sending it straight to the bottom. He's too stupid to remember where he was, and any attempt I've made to find it in the past has been unsuccessful.
Any ideas where I can look?
Vald said his rowboat struck some rocks. I'd check under the water near one of the small islands in the lake. Perhaps you should start at the docks and work your way out towards Goldenglow Estate.
Okay.
I believe we're done.
Interesting. We're gonna go for a swim. Okay, how did I get up here? There we go. So the guards might remember me.
No doubt about it. The Thieves'
Okay.
Guild is back, and they've got
To the lake. Okay, let's level up. Yeah. Locate the quill of Gemini. Oh! Doing that thing again. Oh, there's no marker for it. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. The sunken boat containing the quill. Yay. Basically straight ahead from where I'm looking. This quest is not marked? Yeah, that's unfortunate. And it was saying that there's no way of like spotting the item either. Here we go. This current is pulling me away. There we go. We did it. Okay. Thank goodness for guides. I would not have wanted to look for that myself. Oh, there she is.
My mind is on my
Oh, no, wait.
today.
Ingun.
What did you need?
Yeah, she's the one that you have to bring the alchemical ingredients to. But I'm like, I want that stuff for myself. Okay, I found the quill of gemination.
Really? I wrote that off a long time ago. Well, I suppose I need to fulfill my end of the bargain. Give this document to Vald. It frees him from the debt, but I never want to see him in Riften again.
Hey, good news. You're debt-free, but you have to move out.
It's just as...
Can I talk to him through the gate?
This is Mercer Frey's place, and he don't like visitors. Now go away.
I have something of yours.
Of mine? What is it?
Here, it's your debt with Maven. You're free.
I can't believe it. How'd you talk her into this? Never mind, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't got to work for Maven anymore. Here, you did me a favor. I guess I owe you one.
Okay. And this is the thing that I was missing the whole time, was shooting this mechanism. Oh, I almost dropped it on his freaking head. Holy crap. Hey, good news. I just freed you, but I just gave you head trauma, too. Chaotic, neutral. Alright, thanks. Well, that was, that's the nice way of doing it. Murdering him would have been a shame. Because he's not really a bad guy. Okay. So you said Mercer has a surprise. Guards. They're bandits, so let's kill them. What the hell? You see that? The arrow literally went past his head. Get staggered, fool. It's locked into place and cannot be opened. So these guys are like trapped in here forever? Oh, to the owner. I'm not accustomed to working under these conditions of secrecy, but your generous compensation for the inconvenience was more than adequate to complete the project. Both the balcony ramp and the floor mechanism were interesting projects, and I hope you'll find them functioning to your surprisingly specific specifications. If you should have any further need of my talents, please call me again. Kilthinius Dandurel. Okay. Okay, so there's a secret door somewhere. Okay, so it's got to be in the basement. Okay. I don't know where to go. Something on the map.
Hey, watch it!
You can get out of my way. He's in my way. You're gonna get Fusrodad in a second.
What's the hurry?
Holy cow. Okay. Well, this is how I got in. Gold diamond ring? Sweet. Look for a cabinet? Okay. Roll of paper. Okay. Yeah, I can't figure it out. What is this? The pursuit. Okay. On the far left, go through a closed set of stairs. Okay, it's upstairs. Okay. Jeez, you are just really getting in the way today. Holy cow. Okay, what the heck? It's like I know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Go through the doors. On the far left, there'll be a cabinet. Okay. Oh, yeah, this was the only one I didn't check. Well, thank you. I appreciate you trying. I just couldn't think, oh, did I check that one? Oh, snap. Whoa. Oh, crap. Busted the Grey Fox. Mercer's plans. Many thanks. Not certain of how you managed to get your hands on the item we discussed, but I'm more than pleased. I thought you'd simply wait until it was being transported from Castle Dower to its final destination, but according to what I've heard, it vanished right from their armory. I wish I knew how you were able to slip by the guards, bypass the portcullis, unlock the armory door, and break into that dwarven puzzle-locked chest. You need to teach me that little trick sometime. I've left your cut in the usual drop spot. I might have another job for you soon. Tell you a clue? Yeah, I appreciate that too. Like, I don't want to just be given the information. Like, the clue helped, but like, I wasn't listening to what you said, right? You said a cabinet, and I didn't check all the cabinets. But like, I appreciate that. But like, I'm not above just looking up the answer to a problem. Yeah, like, it's like, I've played these games before, so I don't mind doing a little bit of reading. But like, some games you kind of need to, like System Shock. If I hadn't read a guide for System Shock, it would have taken me like twice as long to beat. Because what you have to do is, once you've gotten through most of the game, you have to backtrack through all the old areas and get a code. And like, if you knew about the code when you first start the game, then you wouldn't have to backtrack. But like, I didn't know about that. So I had to backtrack through the whole game, get these codes written down, and like, I couldn't remember where I had to go. So I had to use a guide for that too. Because like, each level is so big, it's really hard to get around. Almost had it that time. Holy cow. Like a master lock I can pick, no problem. There we go. We did it. It's only 26 damage, but it'll be nice to add to the collection. Okay, and some jewels. Okay.
What was that?
Vagrants. Oh, I know where this is.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, you're an enemy. I like how they ran right past me to go after my minion. Holy cow. It shot his feet off. Holy cow. I don't know if this is the right way or not. No, it's not. I gotta go back up there. Alright, there you go. Okay, Brynjolf.
Punishment's too good for me.
The only punishment is death.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
He wasn't there, but I found these plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
Then we have to stop him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Karliah and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose.
Okay, you say quickly, but I'm going to end things here. I kind of, I've had enough for today. And yeah, so I'll be streaming Fallout 4 tomorrow and then back to Skyrim on Saturday. and I start at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you guys are around and you want to check out the stream, I'll be streaming. So yeah, thanks everyone who showed up today. Really appreciate your interest. I appreciate your time. Thanks to everyone that used the chat today. I had fun talking to you all again, and meeting some of you for the first time. So yeah, take care and be safe. Good luck, have fun, right? So yeah, adios, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I had a great time today. You might be late. No worries. No worries. We'll just be doing probably more main story stuff. Okay? And then Skyrim, I'll be back to doing the Thieves Guild. We'll finish the Thieves Guild on Saturday. So, alright. Looking forward to streaming again. Hope to see you guys again. Thanks for watching.